For number 10 in the review. It's a parallelogram. T is 100. SH bisects MHT. What is angle HSA? Got it. All right, it's a parallelogram. If I start out with 100, name some other angles I can label right now because it's a parallelogram, and I know my properties. Angle T is 100. What else do I know up here? Angle M is 100. Opposite angles congruent. What about the other two angles? Angle A and angle MHT. They should both be 80. Consecutive angles are supplementary. Consecutive angles are supplementary. So angle MHT is 80, but it's getting bisected. So now I can put 40 and 40. We're getting there, right? We're getting there. Everyone see triangle MHS. Triangle MHS. I got 100. I got 40. How much is left for that third angle? 40 as well. And now if I wanted to get to HSA, what's the, between the 40 I just put in and HSA, what's the relationship? Linear pair. So that makes them supplementary. 140. Other ways to do it as well. Questions about the parallelogram? God, I hope I pick something else other than a parallelogram here. Come on, give me something else other than a parallelogram. 21. Number 21. Yes, yes. Have we done 21? No. Perfect. Isosceles trapezoid. These two are parallel. These two are congruent. Got it. Find all remaining angle measures. All of them. Any blank angles we're finding. Any blank angles we are finding right now. All right. We're going to have to know some properties here in a second, but until we get there, anybody know any of the any angle measurements here? You want to, because we got to find all the blank ones. Paul, want to start us out with one?
Angle D is also 30 degrees.
How do you know that?
Base angle 30. Oh, wait, no.
You are correct, but that 30 is not a full base angle.
Yeah, I just realized.
All right, yep, fine, that's fine. Any other ones we could find up here? What's up, Eva?
Angle EGF is also 30.
Okay, let's start with that one. Angle EGF is also 30 degrees because?
Alternate interior angles are congruent.
Darn right. I got parallel lines, so I have alternate interior angles. There's the 30. All right, we should get the ball rolling now, kids, shouldn't we? Another angle we should know. Maybe use some properties now. Other angles? Claire, what's up?
Angle DGF is 75.
DGF, correct. DGF is 75, so I'm just going to go ahead here and say then DGE should be 45. All right, Claire's like, hey, base angles are congruent, so angle F and angle DGF are both 75. And if I already have a 30, the one right next to it should be 45. Yep. So it looks like, how about angle D now? Angle D? 105 degrees. It's got to be add up to 180 inside that triangle. And then we're almost done. The only other angle I need is GEF. That's the only other missing angle here. GEF. 75 degrees. A couple different ways those top base angles are equal, so they both have to add up to 105. Questions? All right, let me stop right here. And let me talk about. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm not done yet. Let me go back here. Isosceles trapezoid. I got lengths congruent. What are the other two properties going into tomorrow? Base angles congruent. We talked about that in this problem. And there's one other property we did not talk about because it didn't affect this problem. Jonah?
Diagonals congruent.
Diagonals are congruent. Do they bisect each other? Uh-oh. They are congruent. Agreed. Do they bisect each other? No, they do not. They're not part of the parallelogram family. They do not bisect each other. They are just congruent. All right, they're just congruent to each other. All right. And how about, because I don't think the questions in the packet give the kite any love, so let's talk about that. So you'll have adjacent pairs of sides congruent, and then what else do we have? Properties of a kite. I don't want you to hit the kite problem tomorrow and be like, ah. One pair of opposite angles. How do I know which pair? It's the angles formed by the non-congruent sides. You see how these two non-congruent sides meet at B, and these two non-congruent sides meet at D. That's it, not the other pair, just one pair. Next. Let me draw them in here for you so we can talk. What about these?
One diagonal is bisected.
Correct. Which one?
The one in between the angles formed by the non-congruent sides.
That was a mouthful. The shorter one?
Yeah, the shorter one.
Yes, the shorter diagonal is getting bisected. And one other key piece. Huge. The diagonals are perpendicular. Why do I say that's huge? I form a right triangle. What theorem have we been using this entire unit if I have a right triangle and a couple sides?
Or Pythagoras.
Any right triangle. Get ready for it tomorrow, right? Get ready for it. That's what I had up here. Yep, Pythagorean theorem will be needed. Here's a challenge question. So a kite, I could possibly use Pythagorean theorem. What other quadrilateral could I possibly use Pythagorean theorem in? Where else? Square. Where else do I get right triangles from? Rhombus. Diagonals are perpendicular in a rhombus. Ooh, yeah. Nice. Other questions here? Know your properties. Know your darn properties. All right. I'm going to let you go on your own. All right. Don't move seats, please. You can work with people in your groups. You have those 28 questions with the answers in the back, and you also have my extra review that's on Classroom right now. All right. Know your properties. Make a study sheet right now if you want. All right. Whatever you want to get the job done, you got plenty of questions to try out. Okay. If you want to work with other people in your group, I'm fine with that. All right. Hello, Brendan and Megan. Hello. Good to see you guys. A couple things regarding tomorrow. When you sign on to the Google Meet, sign on using a second device, probably your phone. Put it off to the side so I can see your surroundings when you're taking the test. All right. So do not log on to the Google Meet on your Chromebook. Log on a second device for me. You will take the test on Formative on your Chromebook. All right, so hopefully you guys have a stylus around so you can write on your Chromebook, but it'll be on Formative, and you can access it two ways. I'll post it to Google Classroom, or you can just log on to Formative with your login from last year, and you'll find the quadrilateral test there. Okay, but you won't have access to it until class starts, like everyone else will have access to it. All right, so those are just two things to remember. Third and final thing, we're starting a new unit on Wednesday. You guys want me to drop a packet off to the front desk because you like working on packets better than your Chromebook? Email me and I'll make sure it's there tomorrow. If not, you're going to have to download it from Classroom and put it into like a CAMI document to write on it. All right, so let me know by email if you guys want something sent to the front desk at the high school. All right, so second device logged on to Google Meet tomorrow, and then your Chromebook's being used for formative to do the test. All right, so you guys can keep working on any problems from the packet and unmute yourself and ask me any questions that you have. All right, thanks. What's up, Caitlin?
I just had some questions on the overview.
Yep. Go ahead, let's do this.
How do I set this up?
Which one?
17.
So parallelogram.
Don't they bisect each other, but
So you can set x plus 5 equal to, what's the other one?
root and y.
Yeah, we're gonna have to set up a system of equations here.
Okay.
And so you won't have anything like that tomorrow, but
Okay.
don't worry about 20.
And then, okay.
Yep, don't worry about that.
Didn't know.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Then I'm good.
Okay. While you guys are working, I don't know how often everybody checks Google Classroom, but if you go on Google Classroom, you'll notice I posted midterm materials. I'm not going to even talk about it until we get done with this quad test. All right, so don't worry about it. I'll talk about midterm stuff on Wednesday when we start the new unit. All right. I want us focused on this test and not anything in the future. Let me know if you guys have questions, comments, concerns.